What's up, everybody? Want to do a quick snapshot. Want to talk about this and get your guys' opinion. We talked about AMD, in previous streams. I'm sure we'll talk about it again tonight. Tonight's the if you're watching this today as it comes out, I go live Wednesdays for the midweek market breakdown. I break down stuff and break down tickers for everybody else. Ignore the dog, doesn't show up on green screen. So AMD's had quite the push up, right? Awesome earnings, everything, but are we to the point now where we are a little, to me it looks like we might be a little extended. We hit this top zone and we're kind of stalling out, right? We saw the triangle pattern, it broke out, we got the push up, and here we are, right? Nothing but sellers above, nothing but buyers below. And what do you think? Are we running out of gas? Think we have more? Now, personally, I'm not short. Right now, I don't want to be... if I'm going to short anything, it's going to be intraday only with a trend that's already down. I think a lot of things do kind of look like they might be up there. Like we're due for a pullback. Something I talked about with the mentorship stream last night is just how we might be due for a pullback. Nothing crazy, but when you actually look at the cues, regardless of AMD, one thing I showed them, I actually copied. What was it? Let's just grab this one's nice and clean. Right, when the red candles show up, we have pullbacks like this all the time. So the sky's not falling. Don't worry about the bears. Are we going to push a little bit higher, maybe get a pullback into this zone? Or we going to have a little bit deeper of a pullback and maybe tag this zone down here? Last night, I think I ended up grabbing this one right here is what I did. And which almost puts us... Don't do this, guys. This isn't a strategy, by the way. It's just an example to show when the red candle shows up, and we just keep it horizontal. That's all that would be is a horizontal play, a whole lot of nothing like we've been doing. We just got on the outside of it. So like maybe that's like the market attitude. We just cracked above. Maybe we're due for a pullback. We might dance around right here. But I know when the red candles do show up, all of a sudden the bears, they get excited. They're finally right. It's their day. It's their time to shine. But for the most part, everyone else that was bullish, they start freaking out in the back of their mind. They're thinking, what if that guy was right? What if all the nonsense he was saying had any truth to it at all? So I kind of do think I'm just not seeing the strength that we need to just continue this crazy rally. We're kind of getting stagnant. We're getting a little slow, and that's what I wanted to bring up in this video. But another reason why I don't want to short right now is because I don't want to be short anything when that stimulus announcement happens. That'll just be the move to the outside that I don't, probably move to the upside that I don't want to be in, be short in at least. But that being said, that same news might come out in a different fashion and say no one's getting anything. We're going to go. Congress is going to go on recess. No one gets anything. Then at that point, we'll get that pullback you guys are probably looking for. I certainly expect a reaction at least from that news. So I don't want to be crazy long anything. I just told the mentor group let's tighten up stops. Manage what you're in. Things we're not seeing that current strength, and that's what I'm seeing right now with AMD. Now I've done this before, right? It gaps up, it goes and kind of goes sideways. Then we get that gap up again. We saw the triangle pattern, then it really pushed up, and then here we are, like just kind of running out of steam, like a plane just trying to go vertical. Eventually, it just doesn't have enough thrust. It starts to stall out, and you got to hit the boosters, and we go up, or we come back down to a little bit more manageable spot. Turning extended back on. Whole lot of nothing. Just we're hanging out right here, and that's what's kind of making me nervous. For those of you that are in AMD, it's had an awesome run. You guys know I was in AMD. Sold a little bit too soon. I did not capture this move up here. One regret there. But when things go sideways like this, right? Sideways. Look at this thing. It does a nice job of trending up. Got a little aggressive here. We did pull back. Overall, keeping this pattern alive, right? We didn't really deviate too far from it. And when we did, we came back up, and that trend line actually kind of looks cool. Looks like it might fit, but that's just playing tricks with your head, which is why a lot of people get trapped in stuff. But if we were to take just that basic idea, we're just kind of trending up, got a little to the downside, came back up, got a little carried away, kind of leveled back out. Here we are again at the crazy. We're a little bit up. Are we due for a pullback? I'm deleting this line. I don't want anybody to try to play that line or even talk about that being a trend line. That's just more of a, I didn't want to use the paintbrush tool. but we're a little bit up there. Can it sustain it? I think for us to hang out here, we need to be sideways for a little bit, or a pullback. When things push up like this, it's either really good news that it's going to stick, no questions asked, or B, we're going to go sideways and cool things off. We're going to pull that car over, let it cool down a little bit. Or, you know, option C, we pull back. I certainly don't think the AMD is going to crash. AMD has been killing it lately. There's a very good reason why. But I think we got a little bit ahead of ourselves right now as far as price action goes. And so what I'm looking for is a pullback, more of a dip buy right here. Boom. So that should be... That's where... hands down, no questions asked, I'm buying this zone right here. But if we... I'll buy this zone the first time this alert tags. Buy it right here. But I would expect something like, let's say we do get the... Now, this might not ever happen. We might just continue up, and away. We never pull back, ever. But if we do get that pullback, right to here, I'm thinking a bounce, push it up. Now, by this time, there's all-time highs. We can come right back down. I've bought inside here. I have a video called Perfect Entry Types where I talk about how I enter inside these zones, and that's how I structure things. My stop is already in the green. I've taken that risk off the table, and that's that. So if we pull back down, you know, I'll tag out somewhere around wherever my stop was at. I'll try to trail it. But more importantly, I probably won't get back in on this zone. I'll expect one bounce with the lower. If I see a lower high, no. And the picture perfect one, I think we've cooled off enough right here. I think that'd be all right. We've eaten enough time off the clock. It kind of puts us back in. I don't want to bring up that trend line again, but kind of back into spectrum, more of a reality play, if that even makes sense. So that's kind of what I'm watching for AMD. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it, so I wanted to bring this video up, so you make this video for you guys and bring that up. What do you guys think it's going to do? Are you just bullish AMD forever and ever, and that's all there is to it? Or are you expecting a pullback? And more importantly, are you short on this pullback? I personally am not, but I am looking for the dip buy opportunity. I expect the one outlier. Things look kind of bearish in a sense that the buying strength just isn't there, right? And that's why I'm not short. But I'm looking for the dip buy. I'm looking for it to stall and pull back a little bit, maybe some take profit because everyone else is getting nervous. They start to take profit. That's sell side activity. It comes back down. I am looking to take advantage of the dip buys, much like I have if you've been following me for a while. It's worked out pretty well. So let me know in the comments down below, guys. What do you think about this? Are you bullish or bearish or even playing AMD? I know most of you guys caught a lot of people in my mentor group, we caught the Disney play. I'll hop over the Disney chart real fast. I know a lot of you guys caught that. We talked about it last night. It basically just sold off. We got into that zone, pushed up, hung out here, ripped up even higher, and here we are in this zone right here. So congrats to everybody that's in Disney. We are actually going to be talking about this in tonight's live stream. So if you're new to my channel, Don, with the Don Franz Show, I go live Sunday and Wednesday right now. Central Time, 7 o'clock on Wednesdays, and 1 hour after markets open on Sunday, futures market. And I break things down. I talk about the plays I'm in or what I like. And I like to spend the last part of the chat, last part in the chat, breaking down tickers for you guys and what you guys like to play. A lot of people called out Disney. A lot of people in Mentor Group made a lot of great money on this. I was not surprised. I said Disney would be pretty bullish. If you even want to watch last night's video, it's the Nikola thumbnail. We did a Nikola live stream, kind of like a little watch event, and pretty boring. Not the crazy reaction I kind of thought we'd see, but I talked about Disney in there. I even talked about I thought that'd be pretty bullish, and we're seeing that reaction today. So let me know in the comments down below. What are you thinking? Where are you at right now in this current market? I know some of you guys are going to comment, the sky's falling. We get it. But everyone else who actually is in positions, by the way. If you're actually in something, if you think the sky is falling tomorrow and you're short, I want to hear about it. If you're bullish and you're in a position, I want to hear about it. I have a lot of people to reply to, so I don't really care if you're not in a position. I don't mean to be mean, but I like to spend my time with people actually trading the markets and helping them out. So let me know, guys, and I'll see you in tonight's video, live stream.